Welcome to Afro Nation News Update. You can subscribe for my new channel, Trump Orders Devastating Airstrikes, on Iran's nuclear sites. Global Affairs Correspondent, Washington, D.C., Tehran. In a dramatic escalation of tensions in the Middle East, former U.S. President Donald J. Trump has confirmed responsibility for a powerful overnight airstrike that targeted Iran's major nuclear facilities. The move, which Trump has described as a decisive action to stop Iran from acquiring a nuclear bomb, has drawn global concern and fierce reaction from Tehran. The operation, codenamed Midnight Hammer, was carried out late Saturday night and involved U.S. stealth bombers, drones, and bunker-buster munitions aimed at Iran's deeply buried nuclear enrichment sites in Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. We hit them hard, and we hit them smart. Iran will not threaten the world with nuclear terror under my watch, Trump said during a press conference from his Florida estate, Mar-a-Lago. Iran responds with fury. Iran's foreign ministry condemned the attack as a criminal act of war and vowed retaliation. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi warned that the United States and its allies will face lasting consequences, adding that diplomatic relations with Washington were now completely severed. Unconfirmed reports from Iranian media suggest at least 27 casualties and significant damage to the underground Fordow nuclear facility, although international inspectors have yet to gain access to confirm the full extent of destruction. Global reaction. The United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting early Sunday. Key members, including Russia, China, France, and the United Kingdom, called for de-escalation, while NATO allies expressed mixed views. The European Union criticized the unilateral U.S. action, with EU President Ursula von der Leyen stating, "This attack risks dragging the region into a wider war. Diplomacy must return immediately." Oil prices surged by 8% overnight, and markets across the Middle East opened in the red amid fears of regional instability. Trump's justification and political fallout. Trump, who is currently running for a second term in office, defended the airstrikes by stating that intelligence showed Iran was weeks away from completing a nuclear weapon, claims disputed by the U.S. intelligence community. The world has waited too long. The Obama-Biden nuclear deal failed. We acted before it was too late, Trump declared. Back in Washington, reactions were divided. Republican lawmakers praised the strikes as necessary for national security. Democrats, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, accused Trump of circumventing Congress and pushing the U.S. closer to war. What's next? Analysts warn of a potential Iranian counterstrike, especially through proxy groups in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. The Strait of Hormuz, a crucial oil transit choke point, could become a flashpoint if Iran moves to disrupt global oil supply. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu expressed support for the U.S. action, calling it a step toward long-term security, while Arab Gulf states remained largely silent, fearing Iranian retaliation on their soil. In conclusion, the Trump-ordered strike marks the most significant U.S. military action against Iran in decades, potentially altering the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. With threats of retaliation, rising oil prices, and global calls for calm, the world now watches anxiously to see if diplomacy can prevent full-scale conflict. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our daily update. See you in another video.